Hello everyone, this is Juan and Isaias from Bogar Tech Designs, and today we're going to show you how to install the Universal American window decal for any pickup truck. So with that being said, let's get right to the installation. Before we begin the installation, we're going to need to make sure that we have all the tools. So first we're going to need the flag itself, we're going to need some scissors, we're going to need microfiber towels, we're going to need painter's tape, and then, which we provide for you in the order, we're gonna need a knife and a squeegee. So with that being said, let's get started. So first what we wanna do is we wanna get our cleaning solution and make sure to clean the window and make sure to get rid of all the debris and anything that is left over. And we're gonna make sure, before we install it, we're gonna make sure that it's dry. So either we could wait for it to dry or dry it ourselves with another towel. Now that it's dry, let's get our window decal and see where it's gonna go. Let's try to align it as much as possible. Because this is such a big decal and this is a relatively small window, we're gonna wanna trim beforehand. So let's go ahead and align. Get a pen and just trace around the window. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and trim the excess. Now I know we're holding it and trimming, but it is a lot easier to do it on the table if possible. Now that that's done, we could go ahead and start installation. So this will make the installation a lot easier because we don't have a lot of excess that is going to be in our way. So, also one thing you want to make sure is that the flag is really squeegeed down, because then it might get stuck to the backing paper and it may rip the stars. So let's make sure that it's squeegeed. You could also do this on a table. Okay, now that we squeegee it down, now we get our tape and we're going to tape down the flag so it doesn't move on us. But at the same time, we want to make sure that it covers all the window. Okay. And also that it's perfectly aligned. Okay. One here. Now we just do a big strip of tape so it doesn't move on us. Okay. Now that it's aligned, let's go ahead and we could tape this down so it's not in your way. And then we can start peeling the backing paper with the grid from the American decal. Now if you have two people, have one person hold the grid paper and the other person pull away. This makes the job a lot easier. Yeah. And when peeling back, you want to go a little slow because if you peel too fast, it may rip the stars. Okay, now that we got to the stripes, let's go ahead and cut our grid paper. So now let's go ahead and cut our backing paper with grid. Okay. Now that that's done, let's get our squeegee. You could also use our hand. And let's start adhering the flag onto the decal. Before you tack it down, make sure that the window flag is aligned. So is it aligned? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So yeah. And then let's go ahead and squeegee up and down. This is to eliminate any bubbles that may come inside the flag. Okay, now that that's done, we can go ahead and remove the tape. Okay. Pull back the flag and remove the rest of the backing paper. Okay. Now Now that you peel the backing paper, you want the other person holding the flag, and as he's holding it, you want to go ahead and squeegee like in an up and down motion, going towards the other side. So, yeah, let's. Okay. Pull back a little. So we'll pull back a little to make sure that it's fully adhered to all edges and corners. Okay, continue. Okay. 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 Now that we found the other side, let's go ahead and tack this down and continue, because then we're going to trim this off later. Okay, now let's squeegee out the flag, also around the edges. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and trim the middle part. Now let's get our knife that comes with the order, remove it from the packaging. So, and then let's start by trimming on one side first. And as we're cutting, we want to make sure that we're not hitting the window. Okay. Tack it down. Okay. And start with the bottom. On the side now. Okay, now that we have the middle flag, the middle window tacked down, let's go ahead and remove the transfer tape. Now let's peel. We want to go slow to make sure we don't rip off any of the stars or stripes. Now let's remove the transfer tape from the middle window. Okay. Okay. Now that that's done, let's remove any bubbles. Okay. Now we could start trimming the excess material. Alright everyone, this is how the final product should look like. It's perfectly straight and there's no wrinkles or creases or anything of that nature. So if you have any questions or any concerns or any issues arise, please comment below and we'll make sure to help you guys. So this is Juan and this is Isaias, and thank you guys for watching.